Time for our second semi-finalist. Your name?
James Sterling Wilson.
Occupation?
Radio producer and presenter.
And your specialist subject?
The musical Natasha, Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812.
Tell me the story of this particular musical for people that haven't heard of it before.
It is an adaptation of a 110-page segment of Book 8 of War and Peace.
Wow, and they turned it into a musical?
Yeah, Dave Malloy, the mad genius he is, an entirely sung-through musical at that.
All right, James. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Your time starts now. Dave Malloy based the musical on a section of War and Peace which takes place around the invasion of Russia by which French leader?
Napoleon.
Correct. Natasha, Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 opened at the Imperial Theatre on Broadway in which year?
2016.
Correct. The show's score blends many different musical styles and according to Malloy, Anatol's songs are from which particular genre?
Glam rock?
Electronica. Which theatre company produced the Australian premiere of the musical in July of 2023?
Darlinghurst Theatre Company.
Correct. In an interview with Billboard, Malloy revealed that the piano riff in the song Pierre shares a lineage with the beginning of which Billy Joel track?
Piano Man?
Angry Young Man. In the prologue, each of the characters is introduced and described using one word, including the repeated lyric, Natasha is what?
Young.
Correct. The musical was nominated for 12 Tonys, taking home the awards for Best Lighting Design and which other category?
Scenic Design.
Correct. In the production, Pierre is depressed and almost always drinking and is described early on as our merry feasting what?
Drunk.
Crank. In the song Natasha Very Ill, it is revealed that Natasha has poisoned herself with a bit of which toxic substance?
Arsenic.
Correct. Convinced that his wife Helene is having an affair, Pierre challenges which man to a duel?
Dolokhov.
Correct. First performed by Dave Malloy and then Josh Groban, the role of Pierre was played by which actor for Darlinghurst Theatre Company in 2023?
Zoe Frangos.
Correct. In the musical, Mary runs from the room when her father embraces a woman in her presence, a woman Tolstoy's text names as Mademoiselle who?
Chambord.
Bourrienne. Which song, a solo, did Dave Malloy write specifically for singer-songwriter Britain Ashford?
Sonia Alone.
Correct. Anatol's final note is a high C sharp as he sings which word, the character's destination, after a heated discussion with Pierre?
Petersburg.
Correct. Who was the director of the show's Broadway production, which was performed over 300 times at the Imperial Theatre?
Rachel Chavkin.
Correct. The final line of the adapted section of the book, paraphrased in the musical, describes Pierre's softened and uplifted soul blossoming into what?
A new life.
Correct. In the production's third song, Natasha's godmother, Maria, welcomes her to which capital city?
Moscow.
Correct. Who is credited as the Broadway production's choreographer whose work had to cross, I've started so I will finish, as many styles as the music did?
Smith.
Sam Pinkleton. You're very disappointed for a man that got 13 points.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well done.
Thank you.
We'll see you later on, but for now, head back to your chair.